Hi, today we're going to be changing spark plugs on the Dodge SRT10. Some of the tools that you'll need for this job is the owner's manual that will tell you what size of spark plug you'll need. And we're also going to use the non-stick ear lube or spark plug lube, and then the head lube for the spark. We have our special socket for the spark plugs, a regular ratchet, an air ratchet, and an extension with an extension checker for the spark. And let's get started.
Yeah, they offer the Auto Light Iridium. It's see, an Iridium fine wire just lasts longer. And it's a better performing plug. That one I have to order in though, or you can check another store and you can go travel and pick it up.
Do you know if there is any other stores like the one on Brown or whatever? Do you know if Checker would have it?
The Hub Store. I don't know if the Hub Store has it.
We chose to use the Platinum Power Plus plugs. And is there anything else that we need for this?
Yeah, come on, I'll show you. And then what you want to use when you do a tune-up, when you change the spark plugs, you want to use the dielectric grease for the spark plug boots, so it keeps a better connection, keeps moisture out, and it makes it easier to come off next time. And then the anti-seize you want to put on the spark plugs thread so you don't get them cross-threaded or seized when you install them in the cylinder head, and it also prevents it, or gives you an easier removal and installation next time.
It's a 35 gap. What gapper do I need?
The best one to use on the spark plugs and Mission is the wire type, and this one also comes with a easier gapping adjusting tool so you don't damage the electrode. So that's the one you want to get for that.
Alright, we're gonna take the gapper and make sure that the gap is correct. And to find where the gap is and what it should be set at, it should be found underneath your hood. And ours right here, it's found right here under spark plug, and the spark plug is a RC12 ECC with a 0.35 gap, and that is a 3500th gap. Thousandths gap. Make sure that you have the right gap on this. 35 right here. And you take the spark plug and you just want to run it through and make sure that it's touching, but it comes in and out smooth. If you need to adjust it, you take the end and you just put it on the head and you just bend it in, and then you check it again. Next, you want to take some of the non-seize. Make sure you don't get any on the electrode, or it won't, your spark plug won't work right. And all you need is just a little bit. Make sure you have a rag so you can wipe your hands off if you need to keep the spark plug clean. Then we just put the shock lube on the end. And then you just carry it on throughout the rest of your spark plugs. Alright, now we got the last one done, and they're all ready and they're all prepared for the next step. And the next, we're going to want to take out the wires and look at them. And the way you check if your wires are bad, you want to check for cracks or anything. And The wires come all the way from the front to the back. And you just fill them, check them for any like cracks in them or any wear. And for taking them out, you shouldn't need to use any tools. You just need to like twist them. Make sure you don't pull out the wire out of the thing, or you'll have to buy new spark plugs also. Alright, when you're taking them off, if they don't come right off, you just wiggle them a little bit and they should just come off pretty easily. Make sure you don't use any sharp objects like pliers or something to take them off, because you can damage this casing that goes around the spark plug. And if you pull that wire out, then you have to buy a whole new set of wires, and that can be pretty pricey sometimes. As you can tell, we broke one, so we'll have to get a new wire for that back one. We can take out the spark plugs that are already in there with this. Just make sure you get them loose before you take them out with that, or you can just take them all out with this. It doesn't really matter. This part's not that hard. Make sure it's on there snug so you don't...
Can you turn the light over here? You can turn it off.
Okay. The red one. Now that we have the spark plugs out of the car, we're going to take them and put them on our board that is numbered, so we know which spark plug came out of which cylinder, so we can keep track of them. Alright, when we're going to put them back in, you want to take your ratchet off so you don't put it in wrong at a wrong angle and cross thread it. So you're just going to put it in with your hand pretty much in the first part, but make sure it spark plugs all the way down into the socket as far as you can get it. If it gets hard while you're screwing it in, you'll know that you're stripping it.
Other way. Take it there.
Alright, if any of the anti-seize gets over up here, you can just use carburetor cleaner and it'll come right out. Okay.
Let's see, only 8 more to go.
Only 8 more to go.
Hey, could you hand me a extension on a 3/8 drive ratchet, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, this number 10 is a bugger to get to.
When you're finished putting on the spark plug, sometimes you need to use pliers to get the spark plug wrench off. Now we just have to connect the wire back in. We'll be done. Cool. When you're all finished, make sure you put your tools away, and then the job is really done. Thank you for watching. Let's go test drive it.